Yeah, they're not slowing down at all on this one. Oh, they're right for the smoke. They're going to find Rusty. That's a pretty tough way to start here. Trying to defend the bomb. ropz, though, he's still alive, obviously, with a lot of experience on this team. Drag him back here. He's definitely looking for it. Does switch back into the corner, but Dexter's going to find every single headshot, and that is a great way to get that retake on. They did not waste any time, and yeah, and ultimately, you know, it's Inferno, so we know that the CTs are going to probably be saving. That is just, I mean, it's kind of halfway to meta already, but on Inferno, it's just especially bad. How did that happen? I feel like we all loved Inferno a couple of years ago, Henry. How's it gone wrong all of a sudden?
I don't know. Counter-Strike's interesting like that, isn't it? Nothing really ever makes sense. We just have to accept it and move along. Bear in mind, we had a whole year where Kriegs were the main weapon, and no one really said anything now.
True.
No one seemed to care at the time. It was just in hindsight, we're like, that was a bit of a weird era.
They are going to beat the timing. He's actually flanking through the middle with the AWP, which is super crazy. Neofrag down here in the pit. He's going to be picking up Rusty first of all, but ropz showing up right away. niko's going to drop as well. The CTR is going to be there, and that means Dexter. He's here a little bit quicker than maybe they could have expected, but it doesn't really matter. No one is facing him at the moment, and at least they're going to get the bomb plant down here. They should have a good crack at it here, GODSENT. The only thing is the element of surprise. Oh, and Fiko as well. He shows up for a great double, turns it into a triple. Joel goes down, and that is a magnificent retake for OG. They made that look way easier than it should have been. Oh, there's a killer flashbang, but they actually do make it around the corner. Still, this is a little bit risky.
What?
He just jumps right into it. I can't believe it. That's aggressive, but they still get the trade back, and I don't think GODSENT are realizing how many people are at the bomb site. They're risking it all going into this. They're already a little bit low on health, and look at this. Flames up on top of that orange box is going to be taking down Rusty. This is starting to look very, very sketchy. Don't have any real utility to hold off those CTs either. There is a grenade on Flames that could be a little bit interesting if they actually figure out where he is. He's thinking about it. If he throws it into the graveyard there, it might just be instant death for Joel, but instead he's going to test the bomb site, gets the headshot instantly, and it's on Joel now to finish this. He gets a turnaround, takes down niko. An absolutely spectacular quad kill to save the round for GODSENT. They needed it badly.
On 1 HP as well, Anders. Joel survives the barrage of bullets there and somehow comes out on top as the opening frag there towards the apartments. We said they had to start converting these rounds, and sure, it comes down to the wire, but they get the job done. There's Joel continuing to find headshot after headshot. That was the moment he goes down to 1 HP there as well. He got dinked and shot in the back by niko, but he managed momentarily. Could be a flashbang coming in as well, but he is potentially in front of it. There it is, and he is not. He will be completely wrecked, and niko, well, he'll be trying to get multiple frags here, successful for 2, and now just that USP, as mentioned, Fika could do nothing. That should be round, but I say that with bated breath. We are into a 2-on-2.
Might just be too tempting to try and go for something, but looks like the flank is going to be in on neofrag. He's picked up an AK in the meantime, but assuming he's going to get shot in the back any second now. Joel goes down. The spin is there. He actually does spot him out. That's kind of scary. And now the question is, isn't it straight for it? Yeah, 5 seconds on the defuse. He actually does come off, which is a little bit unnecessary, and that might have cost him the round almost.
I think he might be right. I really like the full defuse there. You're going to assume he doesn't have the kit on this difficult buy, and that's not going to be enough time for them to do anything with it. And there it is. Flames will get the kill, but of course the bomb will be exploding there as GODSENT do manage to tie things up here. It's actually a pretty decent campaign so far after a difficult start. They go 4-4, and we still have a couple of smokes.
They just need to figure out what's happening right now. I think that's why Fiko's moving forward. He wants the information. ropz has been waiting there for a good 5 seconds. So now it's all on niko. 1 versus 3, isolated the bomb site. There's almost no reason for him to rotate. He's going to be dead, or he's going to win this 1 versus 3, and he's doing a great job. Huge double right there. Turns it into a 1 versus 1 at the end, and now neofrag could definitely be rotating and try and see if he could punch this round, but time is going to be running down on this clock. He was quite far away when this started, so he's not going to have that much time for the fight. ropz crouched in the corner just waiting for him. Oh, he second guesses it, goes back into it. Does he see the gun barrel? I don't think he did, and he's going to go straight down. ropz. That's the kind of...
Here on the quad side, he has got niko with the rifle there to take the aggro, initial aggro, I should say. If they get this bomb down, there shouldn't be enough time to plant. That should be the round in of itself. But there it is. Dexter confirms it. Just Draken and ZTR remaining. Probably the most clumsy round we've seen from GODSENT so far. They've looked very kind of assertive and confident with their calls. This is the first time they looked like they're a little bit segregated on the map. I'm not really sure where they're ending up. Absolutely true. Here comes the flashbang as well. Joel to lead the charge, but he gets his dome removed early on. There's Fiku chiming in as well. We have got a 5 versus 3, and Rusty with his Desert Eagle. It's not going to be him that gets the frag as ZTR, but surely nothing more can be done. There's so much waiting for them on the other side. Draken with a shot with the AWP, but that might be all they find here as 10 seconds remain. Anders, he's starting to find some frags, so he's got 2 so far with the AWP since purchasing it. Hasn't had to go off, as it were. That's going to be 6-6, and GODSENT happy to save here. One final flash to come through momentarily for GODSENT. They'll full send it and hope for the best. A plan would be fine, probably the top end, and we'll see what they can make of it.
Only 15 seconds. It's actually Fiku starting off very, very well. NeoFrag going to get his as well, and he does see just the top of his head. Instant shutdown. Draken again, alone. He's been saving this up a couple of rounds. He's going to try and go for it one more time. Wide peek coming in from Flames, and I don't think they're going to be able to hunt him down here, so for GODSENT, they have recovered all of their forces out on the banana position and just trying to see if they can hit this bomb site. Flames, the timing almost got him killed. That's crazy, but if you keep going, ropz, you're going to run into the boost. Fiku was well aware, and that's going to work out in their favor. I don't think there's much Joel and Drake could do in this one.
I don't know. I feel like there's something. Now you said it, I'm kind of believing. So we'll see what can be done. There it is. Joel with the opening frag here. If Draken can find a second kill towards the new boxes, we're on to something here. Fiku holds strong, even if he does go down. The round should be there. It's all the same. And Draken, that's going to be a very difficult shot. One, he actually lands there. Had to nail the shot towards CD spawn as well to stand a chance, but no bomb planted once again. Fiku, he knows he has to slow down a little bit, doesn't want to give up his element of surprise, going for the big spray down here. Lots of damage inflicted, but only 1 kill found. Funnels them up towards shore. NeoFrag is lying and ready, waiting. We'll see a couple of kills come in for him, and that's going to be it. Just ropz remain. 9-6 for OG Anders, and things start to make a bit more sense here. GODSENT were looking pretty decent in the first few rounds, but overall, OG stabilize.
Oh, this is kind of a great way to dismantle that mid defense right now. If you get into the pit like this, the CTs have to react to very scary stuff. Smoke goes down towards that little pit, and now they're free to fight on the other side. Look at the headshots coming through. Finally, Draken gets one in return here, but this is scary still. The bomb should be planted. They're just picking it up now. Rusty, I can't believe he's still alive. All the bullets is what it's going to take for Dexter to get rid of him. And now it's just Draken and CTR left. 2 versus 3, and they look like they're going to go straight for the retake.
Yeah, absolutely, and ZTR with an interesting position here and actually gets a couple of frags. Can he get the third? This would be unbelievable. He's pulled it off. He's got the kit, and he finds a miracle round here for GODSENT. And he's got a lot of players on the T side coming in his direction. Great flashbang. Gets the first, commits to the second. Can he get away with more?
Position to be in right here. He's trying to see if he can do it. Flame's going to find him right at the edge. He's found every single kill that he's been looking for so far. He's up to 24. And down for the smoke. He catches Joel. Quick to put up another one of his own just to block off anyone coming through. It's Draken on the other side. He might have the AWP, but is it really going to make a difference against this AK? If he misses the shot, he's going to be dead either way. So maybe a little bit tricky. And Flames walks into the corner. There is a Molotov on Draken, but I feel like just throwing it at this point might be too dangerous. He's going to be walking up, trying to shotgun things with his AWP. He's going to be in close range. Oh, but the headshot is there. 26 on Flames. And GODSENT, they absolutely needed that round. They can't get it. OG are going to be at 14.
For a while now, though. And ropz, 6 and 17. That simply isn't going to be good enough. As we'll see, an exchange of frags once again going in favor of OG.
Oh, big opportunity there for Draken. Just as they were jumping out of the pit, he goes back for it again. That's super risky, but you know what? He's going to get the kill anyway on niko, so we'll allow it. 3 versus 3. He wide swings that one, and Fiku will take him right down. The confidence absolutely overwhelming here on the OG side. You could tell every single fight, all of them feel like they could do this. ropz, flashbang is really good. That went so wide that it shut him down. And now CTR through the smoke, just like in the pistol, but not the same result here. Dexter's going to be there to take him down. It's 15 on the side of OG. Absolutely wrecks Draken to begin with. Joel boosted up in this position, but he's going to get checked as well. Fiku can't be stopped at the moment, and they're going to keep it going. ropz and CTR left, trying to go for the flank, but they're going to get absolutely murdered. NeoFrag shows up for the flank. It's 16-7 as OG will pick up the opening map with absolute brilliant style here. This is very convincing. To stay competitive, otherwise it's going to be a quick 2-0 in favor of the OG lineup. And already, look at how they're clearing it, hugging that right-hand side of the bomb site with the smoke down at top connector for a quick bomb plant and control of jungle as well. Huge play.
Yeah, it's looking very promising, I'll say that much, but the job is not done just yet. We've got Flames at the murder room control, and right now, CT's on the retake here. This will be incredibly difficult, but ropz has got the smoke and defuse kit combo, so not all is said and done here. Flames will actually open up the fragging once again, but it's man advantage. 3-on-2 in favor of GODSENT now.
Ooh, maybe there is a chance with the smoke on top. That makes it a little bit interesting. They do have a diffuse kit as well on ropz. They're straight onto and trying to knife him on. Gonna get the staff off. That is so close, but enough to win the round here with a knife inside of the smoke. What an action-packed way to start a map.
I didn't think they stood a chance of denying that. But somehow, some way, the knife comes through. This is the opening frag here. Draken manages to get one, but tucked into the corner. Nothing could be done there. And then Flames in such an advantageous position. It's actually the man advantage at this point for GODSENT. And the diffuser's coming in here, but it was Fiku with milliseconds to spare. Anders surely making their way through, finding the 1 kill towards Rusty. This time getting a second as well. Their money is going to be swelling out of control as we get into the first gun round here. Joel, a chance to show us what this UMP is made of. Oh my God, he's got a 4K. That's unbelievable. He's on for the ace with the SMG. Anders, you said this weapon had potential, but I didn't think it would find all 5. Finally shut down. It doesn't lead to the round victory, but my God, what a sequence that is.
Yeah, now he's making it. Look at the money that he's got, almost 8,000.
Overcooked that one.
Oh, it's beautiful though. This is wild. The first little burst is an instant double headshot. That is way more than anyone could have seen coming. What a...
He's broken through. He's got a double kill. He pulls it right back to the 3-on-3 here. 1 minute 20 remaining, and the commitment from Flames towards the apartment will lead to his demise. What an amazing shot from ropz. After not showing us very much at all in Inferno, that is more like it.
The spin around is one of the most crisp kills I've seen yet today. That's really impressive. NeoFrag trying to get it back, and he's going to just claim it. This is an absolutely incredible round that we're witnessing right now. NeoFrag, he's going to go for the bomb plant, realizing he has the time for it. Rusty started to show up, and he's got to be real silent walking behind him there in CT spawn. They don't know about it yet, but I think NeoFrag, he's caught on, taking a big risk. His entire back exposed to the middle, but he feels like he knows he's got the right read as well. Rusty trying to see if he can claim his way out there. He's in the open, and NeoFrag wins the 1 versus 3. And that is an absolutely devastating result for GODSENT. They had this round in the bag.
They absolutely did. What an epic round it was. That was a 5-on-3 deficit to kick things off here. ropz, significant damage as he'll opt to try and get in towards that connector.
Oh, look at the walk through the smoke. They actually had so many people in here, and he's going to get the headshot on ropz on top of everything else. This is way out of control already. CTR going to get crazy in here as well. He needed to get at least a couple of kills to bring them back in the round, but Flames just checks everything. They're actually just walking through the speed running this opening half right here. This is unbelievable. Niko's up there with 7 kills.
And Niko try and sneak through the smoke and kill 2 people. That's just him spotting an opportunity, capitalizing upon it, and asserting his dominance, showing he's the stronger player in that scenario. As it can,
that might be worth it. I mean, that might be worth.
It's currently
worth
it's only at like $1,500, I think, right now. So you could pick that up, I reckon.
Okay, I might just do that. Oh, NeoFrag. He's going to go down. Look at the start of this one. Draken with a couple of kills. Dexter finally opening back up again. They should win this round again. This is the best opening they've had in a while, but they're still just getting swiped at the bomb site. How has it happened from a 5-on-3 into a 2-on-2 in like 3 or 4 seconds from having that little bit of a lead? And now the bomb has been planted behind it. Good headshot for Joel, all on Dexter, but he loves these positions. If he could have got behind the box there, maybe he had a chance, but Joel will take him down, and GODSENT finally winning a round.
Looks like there to be a B split here as well. ZTL with a nice position. Converts the first, and he's staying alive here as well. A decent incendiary. Might be able to find a second kill by virtue of the flames. Fiku will avoid certain death, down to 52 points of foul from his Joel. With Draken actually starting to hit some shots now as well. Back to a 3-on-3. NeoFrag has been very dangerous, but can't connect the dots on that shot towards CT. And it will be up to GODSENT now. Can they find 2 in a row? It's a no-scope from Dexter, of course. And he is hunting for more here. We have got Joel with the AWP lying in wait. Had to try and avoid the flames and repositions back towards the bench.
Ooh, right for the smoke. It's so hard to see anything back there. They're testing it a little bit. He actually gets the grenade off on Dexter. So something is working. Up close with the AK, and the no-scope not going to connect NeoFrag. That's a really, really tight angle to take that fight in. What were they doing turning around on the ramp? They actually allowed for that AWP shot to come on out. NeoFrag with a good return. ropz only good for the 1. but they are a little bit tagged up. I can't believe they were turning around on the ramp for the AWP to peek them. CTR at the edge of the smoke, and he's going to be good for the one kill at the very least, but they read that on top of the smoke. They recognize there was a potential for a one-way, and Dexter just takes him down. They still know that CTR's down there, so then they're aware that there is a second player in play, and niko, good for the headshot. He's alone now, though, and he's going to get cleaned up. Joel with a good double kill, actually a triple overall, going at least sending Flames further on forward and trying to apply that pressure. Draken, though, an important kill in the middle, and this is very one-dimensional now. Straight into it, but they know what's coming. Joel, good on that secondary AWP, and Rusty doing his work as well. It's looking pretty good for this defense.
It certainly is. I don't think they'll have too many problems with Dexter as he tries to limp out of the apartments here. He has found a bit of space, a bit of wiggle room. 100 HP available. Doesn't matter if he's scoped or not. And he's found that opening. There it is. Draken out of position. A chance for the no-scope per second. One that is not delivered, but still a scary moment there as soon as your sniper goes down.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that's pretty respectable for GODSENT not to be challenging Dexter at the end. I think that's, you know, you kind of hinted at it. If they had just flung themselves at him, he's so good with those close quarter combat AWP styles. So you have to assume that that could have been a powerful position for him to try and fight it. Even in a 1 versus 4, I wouldn't necessarily want to give him that the opportunity. Draken, though, gets awkwardly traded through the windows. Flames just snuck on him with the tech line. So this is a little bit risky here. Plopsky and Joel bringing it back, and that's super important. Kind of slows down the round enough, and they're going to be able to pick this one up. They're up to 5. It's 5 in a row, in fact, for GODSENT. So I wasn't expecting really any kind of comeback. To be honest, there's not much money left either on GODSENT, so the dream of getting to 8 rounds is already gone. But truth is, this could be really horrendous if they lose this one. And look at the spray transfer for Flames. Instant double kill. Draken here. We talked a lot about him, and now would be a perfect time to be the hero and try to step it up. A little bit of a gap shot here. He needs at least a double, but look at that! He's not even really getting peaked. Flames will find a third of the round.
But his Mirage play with the AK-47, he just seems so confident and assertive. Like, he knows he's going to hit both those shots before he commits to the spray. It just looks like he knows exactly what he has to do. Joel probably does, and they're not even watching the potential of the push-up from underpass there. Dexter should be able to close things out here. Very convincing round there from OG. After losing 5 in a row, they've managed to string together 2 themselves. 9-5, and, well, now you've said it, there might be. We'll have to see what happens. There is no kit available. I'm surprised. I guess they won't be sending the AWP in, presumably. Surely won't send the AWP in, right? Draken?
They have to, right?
I guess you're right. I forgot it's the final round. Yeah, you're fair enough.
Oh, man.
I got lost in the source there for a second, Anders, but yeah, I guess they have to. It is done, and it is going to be 10-5. So I have to say, after being, what, like 7-0 down, on the pistol round, it's niko up close and personal, looking for a couple of frags of the USP. They're jumping all around, though. Perfectly played from Plopsky and co. Dexter good for 1. Can't quite connect the dots in a second. Fiku, though, needs to find multiple frags if they're going to stand a chance here of defending this B bomb site. It looks like it's all said and done, though. Flames and Neo frag isolated, removed from the scenarios. Plopsky encroaches on their position, and that's going to be the penultimate frag. Just Flames remaining, and he's been playing excellent so far. 15 kills to his name, but literally no chance of winning this one now. 20 HP, and they are going to be saving the pistols. So there it is. GODSENT needed that one, and they've managed to convert it in emphatic style. Managing to jump in towards B, and you could see how awkward that was for niko. Like, that's what that position kind of got out of fashion when players do enter towards the B bomb site.
They had to sort of keep swinging in players to try and find more kills. Draken with a great shot on a Neo frag. That's important, and that should open things right up again. Fiku and Flames are left here. Oh, the timing for Fiku. Is it going to be there? It looks like he might be able to shoot CTR right in the back. And look at that. Flames, in fact, the one to spin around. And he got the grenade onto Draken. How does it even happen? A 2-on-3 into a 1 versus 2 instead is Rusty trying to get back into the round. He's going to get that kill. And he has the bomb on his back. So it should be a bomb hunt following here.
And bear in mind, we said coming into this one, there were no kits available. But there are plenty of headshots for Rusty. He gets 3 frags in total. Well, they are looking like they are up for this one as well. They managed to get the opening frag, make it the first 2. Dexter will respond in kind and find Draken, but we'll need a lot more where that come from. Fortunately, 3 CTs on this side of the map, and one of them is niko, who's finding nothing but headshots with the Desert Eagle here, and they've actually got the man advantage. Surely, this is not the way they lose it, but there's a knife kill, Anders. There's another Deagle frag. What in God's name just happened? So we've got to see the replay of that one. How the hell did that go down? It was an opening frag. We said this one was looking good. GODSENT got the opening frag, but then Dexter arrived on the scene. He got one, sure, but this is the man of the hour, niko. Why is no one looking towards it? Where's the utility, Anders? Where's the trade potential? Why is no one looking at jungle? Worth taking note of as they're starting to rotate the bomb in through T-spawn as well. Great position from Dexter, but a slow response. Joel absolutely eviscerates him there. 5-on-3. Now, surely they check NeoFrag's position. Indeed, they do, and that will secure the round. So, yes, a couple of problematic rounds in the previous, but this one very convincing. Looks like 5 players should survive here as well. It's up to the CTs to try and hold on to their AKs, and Plopsky's on the hunt. He might be guaranteed this frag. Unfortunately, not niko, ready and waiting.
Something that I don't see all the time from Fiku, right? I feel like usually we see him, again, kind of middle of the road, but enough to hold OG in a dangerous position all the time. So 3 kills on him, definitely not something that I'm used to seeing. Yeah, that's an interesting little switch up there with the bomb plant behind it. Just the 1 AK on Joel. Is it going to be enough here? He's been really good, finding his 24th kill right there, but he's also dropping his teammates really quickly behind him. niko comes in for it, and Dexter, that's a USP at range. He's going to find the headshot on Draken, so...
Just trying to show a little bit of face there toward the apartments, and Palace position with a double spray down comes through. GODSENT really were onto something, and Fiku, we said he had a quiet game so far, but now he's up to 7. A triple kill in round number 24. They try and break through towards that B bomb site, but they are shut down completely. Rusty and Draken with 15 seconds remaining. They literally can't plant the bomb anymore. Draken, what are you up to? Down he goes, and that's going to be 15-9 at this stage. OG with full control, and just needs one more round after this. Rusty can do nothing but save. What was Draken up to that? Dinko, Anders, I should say.
I don't know what was going on there either. I'm going to be totally honest, but I feel like
who's aggressive towards the top of middle. Could be the final round here. 5-on-4, Draken. The worst position you could ask for, really, when you're flashed. Down he goes, smoked off, and I dare say we are all done here in this series, Anders.
It certainly feels like it. Should be no way to get back into this one, although, all right, finds it right at the edge of the smoke with a deagle. That's pretty good. At least they will be able to do that. And this is such a benefit to OG, right in the shadow of the major that's looming on the other side of this one. Not having to show too many strategies and just kind of like playing off of the skill, the mechanical skill of the players is a huge benefit. You're not being forced into anything weird here by GODSENT. You're just winning on skill alone for the most part, and I think that's super important here. niko, a little bit of a swing out, and he's going to get the last kill there. 16-9 as GODSENT will pick up the second map and take down OG will, take down GODSENT. That's pretty impressive.